Okay, I'm Ryan. Our group is doing Homeland Security. So the way to start it, I figured that we would look up like a very general definition. Homeland Security is security efforts to protect the United States against terrorist activities. Currently, there's about 187 governmental agencies, so it's a very broad topic. So the way that I started any issues, like I raised the first issue of intended versus actual purpose. So did the government set this up as a security measure to protect the citizens, or is it used for the government to spy on the citizens? Like wiretapping, hacking computers, things like that. Other key terms that I found is Homeland Security, Civil Defense, and High Policing. And since it's such a broad topic, I just raised the issues, like the intended versus the actual purpose, protecting the country, using the Air Force, the Navy, the Army, also like questions of like mandatory drafts, something like that. So I raised the issues, and then other group members respond to the issues and put up different opinions about it.
Good. All right, Odan. As Ryan stated, I responded to Ryan on the issue of Border Patrol and Homeland Security. And what I said was that he asked, is Homeland Security effective? And what I said was, in some ways it is, but not in its intended purpose. Now, in saying so, you have to realize that the entirety of what we're receiving doesn't necessarily add up to what, the cost that we're paying to receive it. So are we willing to sacrifice all the things that we hold dear in order to, feel this false sense of security? And some of the things that we're sacrificing, in terms of capital, privacy, and things like that. So there are positive effects, but mostly negative. A lot of these come along the lines of like wiretapping and things like that. But when focusing on like Border Patrol and, it's just a giant fence, what is that really doing for us? Now, in terms of research, what we're applying to national security, it is a major issue, yes, but we have to also focus on the cost-benefit factor of it. Now, that's something that's brought up when you consider all issues in business. So, that's all we're hitting when it comes to that.
Hi, I'm Gladys, and I'll be responding to Ryan's opinion on wiretapping. I suggest that we keep in mind that the government is not taking away our right to conversate, but rather strengthening the safety of every citizen in America. By wiretapping into phones, we are able to have better detection of terrorists and other criminals that are amongst us. It will allow us to reduce crime by limiting the actions a criminal could take, thus resulting in the crime reduction. Okay. American society is full of all types of religion, people, race, etc. But haven't you ever wondered what type of people are surrounding you? Or what would you prefer? That's just a better question. Privacy to conversate or safety in your own society? On March 14, 2011, which is soon to come, an update will be posted on the Department of Homeland Security by the Office of Management and Budget, which will inform us how the Department of Homeland Security will be using the money that has been given to them by the government to protect the country. So far, they have established a process called screening in airports, which is able to detect any kinds of bombs or illegal weapons that are being brought into the United States. And this was a technology that was discovered in Amsterdam. And it helped catch terrorists moved to lab. And also from the country of Russia, we took in color coding to identify how severe is the terrorist attacks in the United States. So that's posted on the Department of Homeland Security webpage. And last but not least, for our resolve, we decided that we'll be focusing on Border Patrol, and we're sure to include the wet foot, dry foot policy. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't see anything on